So I had gone to the dollar store to pick up just some stuff. I was in the hospital, and so I just needed some baby soap and stuff like that. And so I was getting that, and I had my assistant with me because I travel with an assistant all the time. And she went to go get the car and load the stuff in. So I was fine for a few minutes just standing there waiting for her to load the car. I'm in my walker, which is like a little gate trainer. And this kid, who, he's probably about 4, but he was bigger than me, decides he's going to go with his little sister and pull the walker out from under me on the street and laugh. So as soon as I feel someone literally grabbing me from behind, because that's what it is, I made sure the walker made a loud sound, and I made sure I was hurt, because I didn't know who was behind me, what the situation was. All I knew was someone was trying to grab me, which is scary all on its own. But when you're a little person and a person with a disability, you know that you have no power. Luckily, it was a little kid. So I turned around, because of course no one's watching this kid. And since we are eye level, I said, "Don't touch." Very clearly, very sternly, but enough for other people to hear. I didn't touch him. I didn't push him away. I didn't scream. So now the mother comes, the aunt comes, grandma comes. All these people start crowding around me, getting in my face, saying, "He's a baby. He doesn't know any better." And I said, "Well, why don't you watch your kid? And I wouldn't have to tell him anything." I said, "He grabbed me. Watch your kid, please." So then she goes and says, "Well, maybe you shouldn't be out in public if you can't handle people touching you." What on earth? People think that because you're disabled, you're property? That you're able to just be touched and grabbed and moved? Look, I didn't file assault charges on that little brat. He's a baby, he was bigger than me, and I didn't say anything when he followed me in the store with his little sister, pointed and laughed, called me weird, ugly, and laughed. I didn't say anything because he's a baby. He's a child. Fine. I didn't say anything when they were throwing Cheetos at the walker so that I would run into them and it would make a mess. Didn't say anything. Didn't say anything because I'm a patient, kind person who understands children are a product of their environment. I didn't know their environment was trash, but now I do. They didn't reprimand the child. They didn't correct the child. They didn't say, "Oh, I'm so sorry." How dare I go in public and expect not to be groped or grabbed or to be basically just touched? I didn't sign up for that. I didn't babysit. I'm in public domain. I just can't believe that this is the world we're living in, that they're teaching their children that it's okay if they have a disability. They're not really people. You can touch them, play with them, do whatever you want. So this child didn't learn a lesson because supposedly this baby, who is big enough to eat, walk around, be a little brat, even talk back. "No, Mom, I'm not a baby." Well, there you have it. And to use intimidation on me? I'm 3 foot something, lady. I was not afraid of you. Because had she touched me, the whole store would have been involved. I just don't understand the lack of awareness, the lack of humanity that the people just choose not to impart wisdom on their kids. So, for those of you watching, one, I am fine. Luckily, that little boy didn't make me fall over. But had I fallen, she wouldn't have helped me up. I would have literally been in the street. But, you know, that's what I get for being in public. How dare I? Yeah. So, that was my day out. Like I said, I just got out of the hospital. I'm doing a little better. I'm still really tired. The doctors did say that it's going to get worse as long as I don't have the operation that I'm going to have in May. So I'm saving up for that. I do have a GoFundMe account ready for that. That I'll put in the link below. But, like I said, there really needs to be awareness. You don't touch medical equipment. You don't touch wheelchairs, walkers. People in general, you should just not touch. I thought that was basic kindergarten 101. Keep your hands to yourself. Don't make excuses for your kids. Like I said, because she had no idea what he pulled, what he touched. And like I said, that's for any woman or man. You do not have the right to be touched, groped, felt, moved, made to feel smaller than you already are. I don't know where some people get off. Like I said, and my assistant was literally a few feet away bringing the car around. So this kid waited until I was alone to do this. People with disabilities, you need to be aware of your surroundings at all times, because obviously it's not the public's responsibility to keep you safe. So I just thought I would share that with you guys. And tell me guys what you guys think about this. Like I said, bullying doesn't start with just name calling. It starts with how much the person can get away with. And I see this constantly. So if you have children, make them aware of people.